Hey everybody, this is Mr. Johnson, and I am here at McGregor Elementary School, and I wish you were with me here too, but for right now, we can't be. So, what I thought I would like to do is do a read aloud for you that I usually would do in my kindergarten and first grade classrooms when we come in and we had an opportunity to be together, and I could read a book to you with you sitting right there. But you can't be sitting right there because right now that's just not possible. But very soon, we hope that will happen. So anyway, though, I thought I would take the opportunity to do a read aloud with you, one that I really super enjoy. It's called How Do Dinosaurs Go to School? How many people out there like dinosaurs? If you like dinosaurs, raise your hand. All right, I see you raising your hand. You like dinosaurs too? What's your favorite dinosaur? T-Rex? Yes, mine too. Triceratops? Yep, okay. They're pretty cool too. Triceratops, try because they've got like 3 horns. Yes, Triceratops, awesome. All right, so we're going to read this one. The author, which means the person who wrote the story, is Jane Yolen. All right, so she wrote this story. She's the author. They write the words. The illustrator is one of my favorites, Mark Teague. Mark Teague. Now, the illustrator is the person who draws the pictures for the story. So lots of really cool pictures in this one. And I will make sure that you get a chance to see them. And as we take a look here, we can see, oh, the dinosaurs are actually at school, where it'd be really cool if we were there right now, but we're doing our best where we're at. We can see there's the teacher. There is a great big dinosaur, and there are the kids, like they're in school with them. How crazy is that? That would be pretty amazing. All right, so here we go. How do dinosaurs go to school? Oh, it looks like this dinosaur is getting ready to head out the door, and it looks like Mom's got a lunch for them to take with them. I wonder what's in the lunch. Peanut butter and jelly? Yeah, maybe. All right, so here we go. Take a look at that one. There's that. Oh my gosh, he's on top of the car. Look how big he is. It says, how does a dinosaur go to school? Does he walk? Does he ride in a busy carpool? Now, when they say carpool, they don't mean like a pool like you swim in. It means like when a lot of people ride in the same car together. That's called a carpool. So that's what they're saying. How does a dinosaur go to school? Does he walk? Does he ride in a busy carpool? Oh my goodness. This dinosaur is running to get to the bus. It says, does he drag his long tail? Is he late for the bus? Does he stomp all 4 feet? Does he make a big fuss? That bus driver looks worried about letting that dinosaur into the bus. Perhaps he should ride on top like they did in that car. Oh, look at this one. This dinosaur has a little boy in his arms. Let's see what they're doing here. It says, when he gets to the school, does he roughhouse and punch? Does he make a quick grab for a classmate's packed lunch? Which means, does he mess around and push and shove people and try and steal their lunch? That would not be okay. We don't do those things at school. That's just not nice. Running up the stairs, and the teacher is looking at her watch. I can make an inference from that. That means that I bet he's late. He's running really fast, and the teacher is checking her watch to see if he's on time. An inference is when we use the pictures in the clues or the words in the clues to help us figure out what's really going on. Let's see what it says. It says, does he race up the stairs right ahead of the bell? Does he interrupt his class with his own show and tell? Oh, which means does he interrupt when it's supposed to be someone else's turn? I'm getting an idea. They're talking about all the things that a dinosaur probably shouldn't do when they get to school, right? Running because they're late, roughhousing and stealing someone else's lunch, Interrupting when it's somebody else's turn. Those are all things we don't do at school. Does a dinosaur yell? We should never yell at school, but look what he's yelling about. He's got a tooth in his hand, and I can see there's a tooth missing. And all of the children are turned around, and they've got some missing teeth too. I bet he yelled because his tooth came out. Again, we just made an inference. And remember, that's when you use the pictures or the words to figure out what's really going on. And when in the classroom, plunked down in his chair, does a dinosaur fidget with his tail in the air? That'd be bad. You don't do handstands on your desk. And the teacher looks like he's telling him that. He is not happy. Does he growl during chalk talks or roar out of turn? Which means he roars when it's not his chance to talk. Teacher doesn't look happy. Does he make it too hard for the others to learn? Oh, they're all trying to work nicely, and he's walking through the class pounding on a drum. These are all things you shouldn't do at school. Maybe this was a bad read aloud. Does he stir up the classroom by making a noise? They're all laughing while she's trying to read out loud. Not good. Does he tease all the girls? Does he pick on the boys? That would be bad. And guess what this word says? Hold on, it says, does he tease all the girls? Does he pick on the boys? No. Oh, thank goodness. Whew. I thought they were just giving us all kinds of examples of bad things to do at school. Let's see what happens now. No. A dinosaur carefully raises his hand, and he helps out his classmates with projects they've planned. See, he's helping. I think now they're going to tell us the good things that you should be doing in school. At recess, he plays with a number of friends, and he growls at the bullies until their bullying ends. He tidies his desk. If you tidy something, it means you clean it up. He tidies his desk, then he leaps out the door. Good work. Good work, little dinosaur. Which is kind of funny because he doesn't look very little. So that's the end of the story. This story was kind of interesting because at first they were kind of giving us examples about what dinosaurs shouldn't do at school, right? Like they shouldn't be late. They shouldn't shove others around and steal their lunch. They shouldn't run through the hallways to get where they're supposed to be. They shouldn't interrupt when it's not their turn. They shouldn't yell in class. They shouldn't stand on the furniture. And they shouldn't interrupt and not be patient. But instead we found out that they should help out their classmates and raise their hand. Sometimes raising your hand's good even in your Zoom class, right? Raise your hand so that they know you've got something to say and they can unmute you. Or making sure that you don't let someone get picked on. Playing with lots of different friends. And then making sure you clean up your desk before you go. Those are all things that I know that if you were here, you would definitely do, but they can also be things that you're doing at home too, especially if you've got someone else that you're learning with. If you've got brothers and sisters that you're learning with at home, you got to be sure that you share. You got to be sure that if they're in a Zoom meeting and you need to be quiet, that you're being quiet too. Don't pop into their Zoom meeting in the background while they're busy with their class. Those are things we don't do. So there's lots of different things that we have to learn because there's a lot different right now in your school at home than it might have been if you were here. But your teachers are going to work really hard to talk about what their expectations are, and I bet they already have, and I bet you're already learning an awful lot. So again, this was Mr. Johnson at McGregor Elementary School. If you are a first grader, then you might know who I am. If you are a kindergartner, then this might have been the first time that you've ever actually had a chance to kind of see me or meet me, but I guarantee you it will not be the last. I will see a lot of you, and I cannot wait to see more of you in the future. Have a great first week and enjoy the rest of your day. It was fun reading How Do Dinosaurs Go to School with you. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day, everybody. See you soon.